You know, as Christmas gets closer, you start seeing it everywhere. That familiar circle of evergreens and candles, right? In homes, in churches, it's the Advent wreath. And it's so common, we might not even think twice about its story. But this simple symbol, it holds a history that goes back for centuries. A story all about light pushing back against the darkness. So, let's get into it and uncover the real meaning behind the wreath.
Okay, so it all starts with the word itself, Advent. It comes from the Latin word adventus, which means an arrival or a coming. I mean, think about it. When you know a guest is coming over, what's one of the first things you do? You turn on the lights to welcome them, right? That simple, universal feeling of anticipation, that's the whole essence of the season right there.
And this idea of light, it's not just some small detail. It's absolutely central to everything. A 4th century Saint Gregory of Nyssa just nailed it when he wrote about this true light that's powerful enough to light up the entire world. It's such a powerful concept, and it really sets the stage for everything the wreath is about.
So Advent becomes this season of just joyful waiting. Every single week as we get closer and closer to Christmas, the light literally grows brighter. We're building towards this big celebration of the one called the light of the world.
And of course, the most visible, tangible symbol of this growing light is the Advent wreath itself. It's this beautiful, centuries-old Christian tradition that you see in churches and in so many of our homes, marking the slow, steady passage of time with its candles.
But here's where the story takes a really fascinating turn. The wreath's origins, they actually predates its Christian use by a long shot. They go way back into a much older pre-Christian world, and that, it raises a pretty interesting question.
Yeah, where does this now deeply Christian tradition actually come from? Well, the answer is kind of surprising. We find it deep in the heart of an ancient European winter.
Okay, so let's rewind the clock. The journey starts in pre-Christian Germany. In the absolute darkest, coldest days of winter, pagan peoples would light candles on evergreen wreaths. It was a ritual born out of this very real fear of the darkness, and just a desperate hope for the return of spring's light. Then, as Christianity spread across Europe in the Middle Ages, this tradition didn't disappear. It was adapted. It was transformed. Its meaning shifted from hoping for the sun's return to celebrating the sun's arrival. And by the 1600s, it wasn't just some folk custom anymore. Both Catholics and Lutherans had created formal practices around the Advent wreath, really cementing its place in Christian tradition for good.